Hi all, welcome to the Success Club. I'm now at chapter 7 from the book Selling Things by Orison Swett Marden. The ability to talk well. This video is sponsored by mynewskin.nl, #1 in beauty devices in the world and very good health products. Check it out. Words have worth only when properly expressed. It is the conquest of the heart by words that speak kindliness and assure confidence, which distinguishes the prosperous salesman. Justly proud and progressive. Henry Frank. Many a man with a good brain fails as a salesman, or remains a mediocre one, because he has never learned to express himself with ease and fluency. A lame, hesitating, poverty-stricken speech is fatal. The ability to talk well is to a man what cutting and polishing are to the rough diamond. The grinding does not add anything to the diamond, it merely reveals its wealth. It is an excellent thing to cultivate readiness in conversation, for this will incidentally develop other powers. Every salesman should have a good broad working vocabulary. To hesitate and feel one's way for words is trying to make a sale fatal. The salesman must express himself easily, clearly, and focus and forcefully. Otherwise, he will be placed at a certain disadvantage. He must be not only a fluent talker, but also a convincing one. The ability to talk well is a great aid to success in any line of endeavor. But if your heads are empty, mere facility of the words will not help as much. Not words, but points win. This is especially true in salesmanship. A good salesman should be well read on general topics as well as in his special line. There is no other way in which a person will reveal a shallow or a full mind, a narrow or a broad one, a well-read or a poverty-stricken mentality so quickly as in his speech. To be a good conversationalist, able to interest people, to rivet their attention, to draw them to you naturally, is to be the possessor of a very great and valuable accomplishment. It not only helps you to make a good impression upon strangers, it also helps you to make and keep friends. It opens doors and softens hearts. It makes you interesting in all sorts of company. It helps you marvelously to get on in the world. It sends you customers. It attracts business. It is a deplorable fact that indifference of speech is one of the characteristics of the American people. We are not only poor conversationalists, but we are poor listeners as well. We are too impatient to listen. Instead of being attentive and eager to drink in the story or the information, we have not enough respect for the talker to keep quiet. We look about impatiently, perhaps snap our watch, play a tattoo with the fingers on a chair or a table, twitch about as if we were bored and were anxious to get away, and frequently interrupt the speaker before he reaches his conclusion. In fact, we are such an impatient people that we have no time for anything except to push ahead, to elbow our way through the crowd and to get the position or the money we desire. Poor conversationalists excuse themselves for not trying to improve by saying that good talkers are born, not made. We might as well say that good lawyers, good physicians, good merchants, or good salesmen are born, not made. None of these would ever get very far without hard work. This is the price of all achievement that is of value. To be a good talker, one must be a good observer, a good listener, a good reader, a good thinker, and a clear speaker. If you will not do to mumble or to slur over, it will not do to mumble or to slur over your words. You should speak distinctly, plainly, and not too rapidly. Don't talk like a drone or a parrot. Put force, thought, and feeling into your words. Fill them full of meaning so that people will want to hear what you say. You know what an impression a great orator makes upon an audience when he measures his words and sends them out with deliberation, with feeling and force. They are infinitely more impressive than the excited, impassioned shouting which comes from an overwrought mind. Readiness in conversation is largely a matter of practice, but the voice, especially the American voice, needs to be trained. There is nothing more disagreeable than a harsh, discordant voice, unless it be the high-pitched, nasal intonation so characteristic of our people, or the whine which is frequently heard from those who are narrow-minded and discontented. A low, clear, well-modulated voice indicates refinement and should be carefully cultivated by the salesman who wishes to express himself forcefully. It is very difficult to convince a prospect that he should buy your merchandise when you are pleading your cause either in high-pitched, sharp, shrill tones or in mumbling or nasal ones which have no magnetism, no attractiveness in them. A clear, deep, melodious voice tends to unlock minds and to win confidence, while a harsh, shrill, discordant voice antagonizes us. The ability to talk well, to interest and hold others, increases our self-respect, our confidence, and gains us a ready entrance to places from which we would otherwise be excluded. If you expect to be a first-class salesman, a man of power in any line of endeavor, you should cultivate your voice and practice the art of conversation. Thanks for watching chapter 7. I'll continue chapter 8 in the next video. Check out our sponsor, mynewskin.nl, #1 in the beauty devices in the world. Very good health products and very good beauty products. Thanks for watching. See you next time.